Alrighty, getting things started. Checking stream health. Making sure it's good. And apologies for late stream. I got wrapped up in, well, first I was playing a little Night Reigns with a friend. She wanted to try it out real quick. And as I was about to start, I also received art. I commissioned a logo for a sister channel, Tower Princess. So maybe tomorrow I'll change up the banner and get some stuff started there. Oh, we got some people. We got Rory, Nimbly the Deadly Nader, Oppenheimer Media, Mr. Red Sloth, Beyblade Bissett, and Spencer Productions with a tally ho. I see you're continuing on Zelda, huh? Yeah. How's my day going? It's going pretty good. I actually got some work done today. That was nice. I got lazy yesterday. Focus working on my fan arts. Nice, Rory. We have Harrison G with a, can you do Blythe Baxter? I actually know that character from Lilith's Pet Shop. I guess the latest version, or not the latest, because they did another one after the one I'm thinking of. But I mean, if someone has a good script and they want to commission me, I can do something with Blythe Baxter. Hello, everyone, says Kush. I went to a garden. Nice. I hope they had some delicious vegetables there, or at least some pretty flowers to smell. We have Coolest Duck. I'm gonna need some story I missed last time. I mean, I record my streams. You could just check it out. Oh, later, Oppenheimer. I guess it's too late. Yeah, it's a late stream again. I'm sorry. Drawing Giant Brandy Harrington for helping fireworks request. Nice. Hey, Trey. Yeah, Rory will make Giant Blythe. Blythe is furries adjacent, and Rory Ocelot likes furry characters. Well, this pet shop actually is on Tubi. I can imagine it would be. Maikuro-san with a hi. So I found out that Blythe and the Biscuit twins might have made a cameo. And Chippendale Rescue Rangers. Really? But where did they make the cameo? I must see Chippendale Rescue Rangers cameo. Sup, folks? I'm working on my Tina Kui Detention Air Creations. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait. Especially because I like Tina Kui because she has such a cute name. Kui. Kui. You have Ahmad with I like animation. Charles Buchanan with a hi. Do you remember what I taught you yesterday or last night? That all the cool dinosaurs didn't hang out. And, oh, I forgot the other thing. Can I work on a drawing on Giant Velma? I mean, I'm not going to stop you from making art, Spencer. You have to warn me ahead of time, Trey, if there's going to be stuff that's, like, going to be quizzed on later. So I could take notes. Charles Buchanan also loves animation. Who doesn't? Cavemen. Oh yeah, Neanderthals, Dusseldorf, etc., etc. A Neanderthal? Perry the Neanderthal? That's how I imagine how the discovery of the Dusseldorf Neanderthals went down. I'm sorry, my Doofenshmirtz isn't great. Also glad you liked the drawing I drew of Violet yesterday. Yeah, it was cute. Grug's a meme now. I still don't get the meme quite yet. I see thumbnails of it and I haven't been brave enough to click on them. But one of these days, I swear, I'm gonna click on it. Well, they would have actually been speaking German, just plain German. I don't know German, but I can do a vaguely German accent. I could do a vaguely anything accent, to be quite frank. I just realized that this Saturday I have to work on the new banner logo for June. Would have done that last week, but I got lazy. But yeah, we had a rare tie in the Discord server. So next month is, or yeah, like 2 days. It's going to be Kaiju Danny. It's like Danny Zilla. Danny and her little Godzilla PJs for Kaijun. And then for July, I believe it's going to be Jackie, bodybuilder Jackie, but in like a one-piece outfit. Like I think dressed as Nami from One Piece. Also had an idea of either making fan art or future commission of Lucy and Violet trying to work together by mixing up their group and their goop and mud pies. Aw, that'd be cute. They could be goop pies. It could be like that Reese's commercial, you know? You got your mud and my goop. You got your goop and my mud pies. Alright, I actually today got a lot of assets done, so I think maybe I'll just do a little lip sync. I think we're good. Yay! I got an A plus from Trey. But they put a mysterious mushroom that shrinks everyone who eats it. Oh no, someone tampered with the goop recipe. You're right, Dave. No bad words allowed. It's bad. But I like bad words. They're funny. Maybe Lola and Lana can use Lisa's larger laser gun to be giant. Actually, for the end of Grande House, it is implied that Lisa has ultimate size technology, and the sisters are interested in it. But that will be up to you know, people who want to commission, you know, some stuff for the channel. Link, go in her ear. Sorry. I mean, it's a nice ear. But Link has other plans. So I don't know where Blythe and the Biscuit Twins cameo in the movie because I only saw it on the wiki. Ah. What about the Rescue Rangers? You said they were in a Littlest Pet Shop? I love my Rescue Rangers. Also, I didn't realize they had a movie. That's neat. How many galaxies are there in the known universe? I'm gonna say a trillion. Oh, they made a cameo in the movie. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, excuse me. I only saw the Rescue Rangers movie once. Uh, and the first time I wasn't really like noticing a whole lot of cameos. Didn't really pay attention for them. I mean, I'm looking at some screenshots right now, and I'm seeing that like at the end when they freed all the tunes, that there were a bunch of like sort of mashed up cameos. It's kind of cool. Got Elemental Jones with a Q. And thank you for the Gesundheit there. I guess I do know a little German.
Link?
Hey Samaj, I never was a fan of Legend of Zelda, but Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom became the exceptions because of the gameplay and Zelda herself. Oh. Also, never a fan of Legend of Zelda? So, not a fan of Ocarina of Time? Link to the Past? Minish Cap? They're all solid games. Twilight Princess? I will admit, Breath of the Wild was such an addicting game. It was just so fun to explore, roam around, trying to get like every little into every little nook and cranny, discover every little thing. That's actually why I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom yet, because I'm worried it'll be extra addictive, and then it's like there goes 100+ hours of my life. Dang. Well, that's okay. Echoes La Brea. If it's a dinosaur game, I haven't played it. The only dinosaur games I play are the ones where you're killing dinosaurs. Dino Crisis. That's like probably my favorite dinosaur related game. There was a Jurassic Park game on the SNES that was pretty cool too.
Link?
Am I bad for preferring Aladdin on the SNES over the Sega Genesis one? Because don't get me wrong, the art and all that is like really beautiful in the Sega Genesis version of the Aladdin game. But the SNES version was made by Capcom, and it has that Capcom charm, that classic Capcom charm, before they got too full of themselves. I might be the lone person that likes the SNES Aladdin game over the Sega one. It's not a dinosaur game, Animator, but it has La Brea in it. Tar pits. Okay, maybe not dinosaurs. Does it have saber-toothed cats and mammoths? It's about Los Angeles 20,000 years ago. You can play as a saber-toothed cat, direwolf's horse. Okay. So not a dinosaur game, but dinosaur adjacent. Yeah, but when I think of fossils, I almost immediately think dinosaurs. Maybe the goo pie actually is advertised as a weight loss solution because it shrinks people. I have thought about doing something like that. It kind of was a plot in an episode of the Flintstones where, oh, I almost called him Homer, where Fred Flintstone is in the garage mixing up like chemicals and whatnot. He's trying to make a weight loss solution. I guess back in the day it was just easier to get your hands on like a chemistry set with all the chemicals you needed. But yeah, at first he thinks he's losing weight with the solution he created, but then he just ends up shrinking. I know they're mammals, but still. How accurate are the Ice Age movies? Super accurate or only somewhat accurate? Damn. Well, at least the first one was accurate. I feel that's how it usually is with media, you know? Like early Star Trek wanted to try and be as scientifically accurate as possible, but then later Trek got a little less interested in that, I guess. They wanted to go big or go home. I guess that's the usual problem with movie sequels, is that they always have to be more grandiose than the last, and when that's sort of like what you're going for, um, some stuff goes out the window, you know? Like historical accuracy and whatnot. Down, down. I shouldn't sing the whole song, because I know as of late people have been in trouble for that. Oh, the media is brain dead at this point. Yep. But we can choose to be better. I always thought that sequels was meant to continue the story. I mean, it depends. If it's a book, sure. If it's a movie, it's usually just repackaged garbage. It's just, let's do the same stuff from the last movie, but maybe make it bigger or flashier. That's not always the case, but sequels do tend to get formulaic. And if they make too much change, then people get upset. Like with all the Disney live action remakes, like the complaints have always been, oh, it's just like the animated version, but like with tiny little differences. And then with the Lilo and Stitch live action remake, I guess they made too many changes and people aren't happy with it. Took out a lot of characters. They changed up Pleakley. I guess it just made some people upset.
Link?
Shrek 2. Shrek is different. Yeah, Shrek is. They changed stuff up in the Shrek movies. I haven't seen it, but I hear bad things about Shrek 4. I'm not a huge Shrek guy. I've only ever seen them when I was in high school. That was always like the go-to movie, like that teachers would show when it was like a free day or like the day before a holiday, the big holiday breaks. And I don't think I've caught a lot of them on TV. I think I might have seen more Puss in Boots movies than Shrek movies. He was just such a great breakaway character. He's Furry Zorro. Do you hate bad things, Dave? Do I hate bad things? um, I mean, yeah, everybody hates bad things. Unless you're talking about good bad things. Like being badass. Or being bad to the bone. I love it whenever the villain in the movie just turns giant at the end. Yeah, that's how you know that they're the final boss, because they're giant.
Link?
Ooh, excuse me. Hey, we got Dragon Knight Awesome and Elongated Man Forever. Did you see my fan art? Says Dragon Knight Awesome. Is it the gigantic one that you posted with Inma? Or did you post something new today? Oh, Anthony posted something new with Teen Titans. Oh, it's Jade. And, oh, I forget the name of that E Honda character. Haven't seen the show in such a long time. Minish Cap Best 2D Zelda Game, says Keenan von Kaiser. It's a pretty fun game. I kind of wish there was more. I'd love if they did a 3D Zelda game with the shrink mechanic. I mean, it's such a fun feature. It feels like you're playing two different games in one. And I just love the whole thing of like you're tiny and you're fighting something that, like, if you were your regular size, you beat it up in like one attack. But because you're tiny, it's now like a boss fight. It was just so cool. Toru, thank you. Can't believe I forgot Toru. It's been too long. I like that he later, became like a reformed bad guy. But also, I'm not gonna forget, Toru, that in season 1, you literally try to cut Jade's belly open to get one of those, what was it? One of those talismans, right? Not cool, Toru. She's just a child. Rory Ocelot says, Tiny Bat. My favorite Zelda version is the Smash Ultimate. Huh. Oh, you're talking about Zelda the character. Also, Animator, remember this, Neanderthals were only ever found in Europe, not just Germany, but France, Belgium, Spain, and England, as well as Southwest Asia. Nowhere else on Earth. Well, yeah, that's where they got their start, right? What's on the fan art? Asks Fanny the Scratcher. That would be a big toadette holding a toad. That was drawn by Anthony Ray. I was wondering, what do you ever do? Any ideas with a fusion character with two existing characters? I don't really do a lot of fusions. I mean, maybe if it was back in the Steven Universe days and I was trying to think of some cool fusions with crystal gems. Yeah, I don't think there's any, if I remember correctly, no giant Zelda in Minish Cap. But I do remember a part in the game where you're just sort of exploring, and I think there's a cobbler or someone like that, and they have blueprints for like some shoes that they were going to make for Zelda. I don't know, I always thought that was kind of cute. We had some interactions with other characters could have been cool.
Link?
I'm getting some good progress in right now. Oh, excuse me. Why is no one chatting too much? Oh, well, I guess there's one, not a lot to chat about. And two, it is kind of late. I usually don't do these this late. So, fewer people, some people may be getting ready for bed, or like conked out. So, Incredibles 2, that was pretty much just a polished Incredibles 1, but forgettable. Yeah, that's weird, right? I don't know, maybe the first Incredibles movie is more memorable because they front loaded a lot of lore into it. Maybe the bad guy was just cooler, you know?
Link? Oh, Link, is that you?
I want to see Incredibles 2 before they censored the seizure scene. I guess that's a good idea to do with Disney Media, because it does feel like they want to neuter some stuff. You know what? I should add to the script Samaj is at one point when he runs away, maybe have the Minish cap go do the Roadrunner noise, you know? Be like, meet, meet. Hi, Arthur DePaul. I'm glad you like my videos. What is your favorite Zelda game? Probably, oh, that's hard to pick. Either Minish Cap or Link to the Past. I've definitely played Link to the Past the most. Ocarina of Time a close second. Actually glad they censored it. Like, it was actually pretty flashy in the theater. Ah. I mean, if that's the only thing they're censoring, nothing wrong with that. If you don't want people seizuring out. Also, I think, you know, bright flashing lights in general is just obnoxious. If you don't want to watch an episode of seizure fighting robots from Japan. Bad things are bad, and good things are good. Hey, Lowbone, what did I miss? Not much, just doing little bits and bobbles for scenes in this commission. Did some lip sync. I'm adding some assets. Poor Charlie Brown would probably love to eat the goop pie. Since he loves eating both mud pies and the goop, and he wants to lose weight. And then he falls into the dish because he shrinketh so fast.
Link? Oh, Link, is that you? How did you get so small?
Remember one time I watched like a video documenting the Zelda timeline. I think my brain broken. Yeah, I don't like to get into that. It's too much lore. I just consider each game its own unique sort of timeline. Unless it's like games that um, feel like that they're in the same universe, you know? Like a continuation, you know, like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Giant woman, how was your Memorial Day? Asks Air Owl Warlock. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while, Air Owl. Um, wasn't too bad. Close to where I live, they do a ceremony. We have like a little town hall, and around the town hall, different memorials for veterans who fought in different wars. So yeah, nice little ceremony, and then just had a little bit of a cookout. Grilled some burgers, some corn, made some French fries. So yeah, a decent day of remembrance. Homo sapiens, which is us, we met them in the Middle East. I assume we coexisted for a while, inbred, and by 28,000 BC, they were all extinct. I used to hear that the Homo sapiens genocided the Neanderthals, but from what I heard from more recent research, is the Neanderthals kind of died out because they were loners, or they didn't do the more communal stuff that Homo sapiens do. So I don't know what the most modern theory is concerning what happened to the Neanderthal. I mean, just today I learned that rainwater is not safe to drink. Like when I was a kid, I had heard that, you know, it was like pure, but I guess with the kind of chemicals we have nowadays in the atmosphere and whatnot, that not really safe to drink rainwater. Need to filter that stuff or refine it. Or they could not cope with the changing of the climate. I don't know. Dang. Trey. I just stumped you. I stumped the teacher. Found out corn is actually in the grass family. Oh, yeah. That's one of those weird things you find out, you know? Like, tomatoes are a fruit. I think tomatoes are a berry, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but that's kind of cool for corn. Good for corn. Hey, we got MG Angel Plus. Giant Woman. When will make a short animation of Incredible Shrieking Sonic and Sticks starts smelling the ground? Not something I was planning on doing. Can you do Read Aloud, The Loud House? Yeah, I could definitely do Read Aloud, The Loud House, if someone commissions me. Money, please. Sorry to sound like a broken record about that. It's just very hard to do requests when it's animation stuff. There's so many things I want to work on. I only spelt corn and wheat look similar. Yeah, you can imagine that they're like cousins. Delicious cousins that are a part of a balanced breakfast. We're the cereal cousins, and we're here to say we're not like the other brains. We have Edwin Wen with an oh boy and emote of a guy biting his fingernails. Soon we'll give money. Thank you, Raincloud. What's your next commission that you have planned? Or do you have one planned? So I was wrong. They all died out 32,000 years earlier than I thought, but most died out 40,000 years ago, and the last ones were in Portugal and Spain. Then they were gone altogether. Dang, Portugal and Spain. They made it all the way there. The land of my ancestors. Wouldn't it be funny if a Super Smash Bros. Game had a P-Balloon item? Yeah, that could be a funny hazard. Oh, but they'd have to make inflation assets for... How many characters are in the roster now? Oh, so many. Oh, excuse me. Makes me hearken for the days when it was just like, what, 10 characters? And everyone wants to get into Smash. When are we gonna get Shantae in Smash? I want cute half genie girl, please. How do I commission you? Well, first step is being part of our Patreon. If you're subscribed at least 1 month on a $10 tier, you can join our Discord server. It's just 1 month, and then it's like lifetime membership into the Discord server. And then from the server, we have a channel for commissions. And from there, you can discuss with our animator, script, and you can make estimates how much it would cost.
You shrunk yourself, didn't you?
Does your Discord server allow weight gain macro art? I mean, our Discord server has like an area for general chat. As long as it's family friendly, I really don't mind what people post in general. I mean, we have rules on the server, family friendly, no politics, no arguments. If you're talking about like commissioning something with weight gain, like for a script, again, it'd have to be something that we could do for the channel. So not something that would be like age restricted. And like it has to be a good script, So it'd be dependent on like what characters you're interested in. $80? Why'd you say 80, Samaj? Maybe Patty would eat the goop pie after getting the nickname Fatty Patty. Aw. Hope she isn't being peer pressured. He's sad. Rain Cloud. There is one private commission for a future episode I want to use, and Rainbow wanted to make a funny little crossover short of David and Danny. Aw. Ooh, a private commission. I don't typically do private commissions, but if you mean private because it's like something like secret for like a video you want to upload on your channel, then that's fine. Yeah, everything I do commission wise on the Discord server, I'd expect it to eventually be on YouTube somewhere. 80 characters in Smash. Alright. Yeah, that feels right. Woo, 2 commission ideas. Oi, Wallace. Just in time as I'm getting very close to wrapping things up.
Link? Link? Oh, Link, is that you? How did you get so small? You shrunk yourself, didn't you? Oh, now you've done it! Oh, no you don't. Oh, now you're just asking for it.
Alright. Pretty good progress this week. I think I'll wrap things up tomorrow with a little bit of lip sync for this part, this part, this part. And that'll be roughly 30 seconds finished. Not bad. I still need to make her slate thing. What do you call it? But yeah, pretty good progress, I'd say. Alright, wrapping things up. Let me see if I missed any comments. I mean, maybe Lucy and Violet would peer pressure Patty by giving her a shirt with a nickname on it, so she's more encouraged to eat the goop pie. I can imagine those two being that cruel. I mean, they don't invite Charlie Brown to parties. Of course, they would weight shame a child. Not again. Have you ended this stream? I'm sorry, Wallace. Always next time. Chap. Lowbone. Too bad Super Sushi isn't canon to any Mario game. I mean, they do have the Mega Mushrooms. And they do have that power-up that turns you into an elephant. So just need one developer to say, hey, let's mix these two items together. I do have more commission ideas in my Google Docs as well. Oh, nice. Yeah, you know, whenever you're good to go, we could discuss it, you know, Discord and whatnot. Also, Animator, did you know that the sound barrier was broken way back in 1947 by pilot Chuck Yeager? Also, Mach 2 was reached in 1953, Mach 3 in 1956. Yeah, I think I remember a Hysteria episode about that. That was a show on Kids WB. Yeah, I believe they mentioned like a Sonic Boom being created. And Big Fat Baby, one of the characters on that show, got blown away by it. Funny stuff. Alright, thanks everyone for dropping in. Thanks for keeping things lively. Not sure when I'll stream next. Might do it tomorrow. I might do a rare Friday stream, but otherwise, either Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, thanks again for dropping in. I'll see y'all later. Peace.